Shekhar, what is your view when it comes to how the AI has been impacting when it comes to a cyber threats? So I'm sure I would, say that everyone is echoing today. We are talking about the education, healthcare, industry, business, and number of innovation. But obviously, the cybersecurity and the ethics and other law does matter. So yes, over to you, Shekhar. You have a sharp 12 minutes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Okay. So all of my friends on the panel spoke about very positive views about AI ML, and it is very positive. It is very important to understand that without that we can't progress our economy and many things. But it is also true, like there are many cyber attacks happening nowadays with AI ML technologies at the background. It is just yesterday's news on 19 December it got published, and one of the healthcare system, which is very big private organization in United States, undergone cyber attack, and there are millions of patients' data got hacked and which got leaked, and now the investigation is going on. But as you can see on the screen, there are many medical information, payment information, insurance information, government identification information, and other personal information of such people, including medical records and all, got leaked, and it is in wrong people's hand. So it is very important to understand like the cyber threats are increasing, and we studied about 5,000 plus cyber attacks this year, and we are working on summarizing those in a graphical way. I will be showing that slide at the end of this presentation. Uh, Before few months, a woman in German hospital died because there was a ransomware attack, and it reached till the ICU equipment, and doctor could not treat her on time. So these things are happening, and we really don't know how many people are dying every day, how many people are getting many cyber threats, and those cyber threats are actually impacting their lives, or they're causing injuries, or they are losing their money. So there is no accurate data available. And in the countries like India, many companies are not even reporting such things to the police or cyber cell or government certain kind of panel. So it is very important to understand that we don't have real data available, but still there are few cyber threats which we have seen, and we can predict what is going on in the market. And before few months in this year, actually there was a deep fake attack. I should say it was a video call, Zoom video call with one of the accounting department senior person, and CFO instructed that person to transfer money to particular 15 bank accounts, and that person did that. And afterwards, they came to know that was a deep fake call. That was not a real CFO in the call. So these kind of AI technologies use cases are getting used by cyber criminals. I'm not putting a lot of things because I have limited time, but I would like to say AI ML is increasingly being used by the cyber criminals, and it can automate the process of cybercrime. Like one of my friends spoke about agriculture and many healthcare, and many things are improving with use of AI ML. But similarly, there's a black side where cyber criminals are actually using AI technology to perform cyber crimes more effectively, more sophisticated way. And there are advanced persistent threats, APTs are being used. Then there are ransomware attacks where AI/ML is being used on command and control servers. Again, there are many cyber attacks which are happening nowadays where the actually important data is getting backed up by the ransomware attack or the cyber criminals, and they are actually not pooling all the data. They are actually AI/ML is able to study which data is important to the victim, and they are actually capturing that data, and they are stealing that data. So there is a lot of advancement happening in the cyber world. Again, if suppose the healthcare data got hacked, and it is similar for the manufacturing industry or any other segment of the industry, the identity thefts can be done by any criminal, because personal information like your social security number, Aadhaar card, PAN card is very crucial information showing your photograph and address and many things. and a person can easily change their photographs, and they can use it as identity theft. Then there are financial frauds, there are extortion kind of attacks, blackmails are happening, there are phishing attacks. There, this information which hackers are stealing, they are selling it on darknet, and it can be used by other hackers for or cyber criminals for performing different scams and different malicious activities. Again, your competitors of the companies can purchase that data and they can use it for their business. And the company which is undergoing cyber attack can even lose their lot of clients, or even they can get impact on their share market indicators. So it is very important to understand there are multiple cyber attack impacts happening on the industry. And we have learned from the 5,000 plus cyber attacks. And today we have published one of the web report on our website, SecureClaw.com. I have shared the URL of it at the bottom of this slide. And this graph is showing like what were the leading malware attacks, and how those were performed using what was initially accessed by the hacker, and what was the methodology they have used, and which segment was the target. So we are trying to show little bit in this graphical way. Again, same for the ransomware attack, how it was accessed the infrastructure of the company, how they fooled people working in the company, and which methodology they have used most, and who were the primary target. So we have tried to create few graphs for the people's for the purpose of understanding. I have invented business domain specific list cybersecurity controls implementation framework, BDSLCCI, where there is a defense in depth. Look, like in our home, we have locker in our say wardrobe, and it is having a wardrobe door, it is having a bedroom door, it is having a main door at the home. Then there is a safety door. There are people on the in the society working as a watchman or security guard. There is CCTV camera. So, and on the streets there are police. So it is always defense in depth mechanism which works best. You can't just have a couple of controls and you will say I'm cyber secure. It is not happening. I have seen cyber attacks are happening. Even people are having firewall, network firewalls in place, and even they have antivirus from the best companies. Still, they undergone ransomware attack. So it is very important to understand cybersecurity is a layered approach, which BDSLCCI framework tells about. And we are launching BDSLCCI 3.0 in January. And every year we are changing the version, because depending on what cyber attacks happen on the industry, we are doing little bit changes in that. So it is showing the guidelines about that. Then responsible AI, like Bipin said, like there are data collected in central library. Central library.
Ashwini, I would request you to please mute yourself. Ashwini Gadge, please mute yourself.
So like Bipin said, like data is getting collected in the central library for healthcare, and similar kind of data collections where data is in transit, data is in rest, or data is in use. It can be hacked. And it is very important whenever you as a company, you are utilizing AI, it is very important to protect it with the responsible AI principles. It should not harm any person. It should not damage any ethical policies. It should not damage any person's life, or it should not like follow anything which is damaging the privacy of the people. So it is very important to follow these 10 principles of responsible AI as a company when you are designing AI, because unethical people will not follow this, and they are using it for the cyber crimes. But it is very important. Like I will give you example, like Microsoft is also using responsible AI. If you are using Copilot or any such softwares from Microsoft, if you ask this that AI tool, like who will be winning party in this election, that tool will answer you. It is not something which I want to answer. Or suppose a kid will ask some pornographic material to AI technology developed by Microsoft, it will not give any answer, right? So it is very important to understand that human safety and well-beings, as well as privacy, is very important to be protected as a AI developer, as a company. And with this, I'm just stopping my presentation. Thank you, Jyoti, for allowing me a few minutes to
Thank
present
thank
this.
you so much. Thank you so much.